So, you're with Neil.
I've had enough.
Well, just one more. What's one more, Alicia?
She doesn't want any more, sweetheart. Knock it off.
That reminds me of a funny story. Alicia, tell them what happened last weekend.
Why would they want to hear about that?
Oh, no, please tell us.
Well, all we did was sneak into the Ellis Island Museum and make love all night on a turn-of-the-century donkey cart until we were awakened by the 5th grade class from PS 94 poking us to see if we were real.
Wow, is it just me, or did anyone else forget to breathe for a minute?
You know, Brad and I have made love in some pretty unusual places, too. I remember one of the first times we were alone. I was home for college break at Christmas.
Yeah, and we made love in her parents' bed. Big whoop. So, you're with Neil.
You know, I've dated a lot of guys, but Neil is the most honest, sensitive, loving man I've ever been with. You must be tired of hearing me talk.
Oh, no, not at all. Brad, listen. That's our song. This is what was playing on my father's stereo the night Brad proposed.
Oh, so it is, Ames. Alicia, would you like to dance? Ames, you don't mind if I dance with Alicia, do you?
Oh, no.
Neil?
Oh, that'd be great. Dance, dance, dance. I'll get to know Ames.
Neil, are you gonna finish that?
No, but the meat's gotten a little cold and the fat's congealed.
I don't care if you don't.
You're not upset because they're dancing together, are you?
Oh, I'm not upset. Do I look upset? I'm not upset. I'm enjoying my dinner. I don't believe this. What kind of marriage will we have if some flashy downtown girl is going to turn Brad's head years before I have an adequate pharmaceutical base to handle his midlife crisis?
So, let me get this straight. You are with Neil?
Absolutely. You know, he has this kind of calm exterior that completely hides a caged, untamed Wolverine that I can release just by forgetting to cover my mouth when I yawn.
Oh, man. What the hell was I doing the day you met Neil?
You were with me, insisting I get a diaphragm because you won't wear a condom. Brad, let go.
I suppose I should be dancing with Amy.
Of course. Brad, let go.
Come on.
How long have Brad and Amy been engaged?
Oh, a few months. Why?
Well, while we were dancing, he kept looking at me like that Venetian blind salesman who used to come by once a week before the police found all those mannequins dressed like me sitting around his dining room table.
I can't speak for everybody, but I'm having a great time.
All right, that does it. The engagement is off. We're through. You're not who I thought you were, Brad. No, you weren't supposed to start taking me for granted until I could plan the addition to the house and throw myself into PTA meetings and have a lover in Chevy Chase, Maryland.
Oh. Right, like that last part could happen. By then, you'll look so much like your mother, you'll be able to sell advertising space on your upper arms.
And to think, as an engagement gift to you, I was going to reward you by having surgery that would have given me nipples that would show up on satellite photos.
My God, what have I done?
Well, don't you think you should go after her?
Well, yes, of course. I mean, I can't let the most valuable thing in my life walk out that door forever.
Oh, damn it, Neil, why does this always happen? No matter what I do, guys just act like total jerks when they're around me.
Hey, it's fine. Let's dance.
Neil, you don't understand. I hate this. Just calls up all those horrible memories. Like the time that lifeguard in Bermuda left a large Welsh woman to the mercy of the undertow, just to paddle over to my raft and ask if I was going inside for the brunch. And tonight I've done it to one of your closest friends. You must be so furious with me.
Believe me, I'm really not that angry.
But I know what this night meant to you. He was your best friend.
Well, to be honest, he wasn't really my best friend.
He was a close friend.
We weren't really that close.
He was a friend.
That would not be the word I would choose to describe it.
What word would you use, Neil?
Putz. I never really liked him. I hated him. I've always hated him ever since that moment in first grade when he brought in that incredibly detailed shoebox diorama of the JFK assassination and totally overshadowed that picture of me crying in the stocks at Colonial Williamsburg. He's haunted me every day, always upstaging me until finally tonight.
I understand.
You do?
Yes. You treated me like a trophy to impress some boyhood rival.
Well, when you put it like that, it doesn't sound as clever as I thought.
You used me to fulfill some adolescent revenge fantasy.
I'm sorry. It's just that you are so incredible, I couldn't resist showing you off.
Oh, how can you be so shallow, Neil? Huh. I thought you were sensitive, loving, honest. Obviously, I fell for a lot of crap. You're just like all the other guys I wind up telling the new guy I'm seeing about.
Alicia?
Forget it, Neil.
Whoa, Neil. It's like Debbie Parsons all over again after you tried.
Neil, I was going to have the guys I know in the Blue Angels skywrite all the things you used to say to me in bed over your grandparents' condo in Boca Raton. Then I realized it was such a cliche. I may be distraught, but I'm not derivative.
I know what I did was horrible.
You know, I wasn't going to come back here.
Why did you?
Well, I began to think maybe it wasn't so wrong for you to want to get back at Brad. After I saw Amy halfway down the block at a soubrette stand soaking a ring finger in a yoo-hoo and wolfing down 2 dozen roasted chestnuts before they'd cooled. I don't understand why you couldn't just be honest with me about this.
Oh, like you would have given up an evening with Bono to help me get revenge on a guy who, when he was editor of the yearbook, listed among my hobbies stalking Eve Plum?
No.
See?
But if you just told me that you wanted to get back at Brad, maybe neither one of us would have had to give up anything. I could have worn my black catsuit and cut straight to this story about how my likeness ended up being engraved on the World Cup. I could have finished him off in 10 minutes, and right now you and I would be floating in a hot air balloon with me licking the nape of your neck while you struggle with a childproof cap on a Dramamine bottle.
So, I guess this means I won't soon be on some hike yelling, "Hold up, everybody, Herschel won't go over the rope bridge."
No, you can relax for now.
So, as long as I'm honest with you, you don't mind me showing you off to everybody who was ever mean to me? I mean, I wouldn't ask, but my high school reunion is coming up.
Neil.
Oh, and look, you know, just so you know, feel free to use me if you ever want to impress an old rival.
Well, let's cross that bridge if we get to it.